Well, since we last met, we have won the Carabao Cup. 1 cup down. It's not in Glory Hunter though, so it doesn't really matter. One that is in Glory Hunter is the FA Cup, and we have the 5th round of that competition today, up against Liverpool. Yes, hello, welcome on to 11 Sports here for another episode of Glory Hunter on Football Manager 22 here with Manchester United. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode. And if you missed the last one, go and check out. We played against Chelsea, we played against Barcelona. Go and check it out. Since we last met, we just played the Carabao Cup final. We won 3-2 after extra time. We rotated the side and we went up 2-0 and then we threw it away and Jadon Sancho scored a goal in extra time for us to win at 3-2. Doesn't matter, doesn't count for Glory Hunter, but it's good to win a trophy. Today we play against Liverpool in the FA Cup 5th round, and then Wolves, who are in 18th place in the Premier League. Hopefully we win that one, and hopefully we win against Liverpool as well, because we would like to win all 3 trophies this year. Let's get into it. Let's show the team for the game against Liverpool. Remember, last time we played against Liverpool, it was a couple of episodes ago, and they beat us 4-1. Hopefully that doesn't happen today. We do have some fitness problems with some players, so here is the team we're going to play today. Henderson at goal, Fofana, Mustafa at the back, with Livramento and Guindo in the fullback positions. Ndidi, Stansfield and Willett is covering for Bellingham in midfield today. You know, Willett, we've played him up front, played him out on the left. He's playing in midfield today. Let's see how he gets on. He is our second top goal scorer at this stage. Sancho on the left, Michel on the right, Rashford leading the line. Let's get into it. Let's win this game. Let's get through to the next round of the FA Cup. So here we go. Early on, not much has happened, but we're 8 minutes in now, and Liverpool have launched it long. Mustafa brings it down, though. He goes up this left-hand side. Will he try and find Guindo? He will indeed. Back to Stansfield. Sancho now drives into the box, and he had to finish that, but he's fired it wide. And the score remains 0-0. We would take a boring 1-0 victory today if it means we get through to the next round. It'll be the quarterfinals we get through to if we manage to win today. And hopefully we can do just that. Here we go. Michel swings the corner in. Fofana heads it wide of the goal. Liverpool have only had 1 shot in this game. We've had 6 now, but only 1 of them have been on target. But we have look, we've had more chances. Surely we should be getting ourselves on the score sheet. Azuma's went right through the back of Sancho there and has got himself sent off. Liverpool are down to 10 men. Let's see how we get on here. As they're playing Norberto Menini, who we obviously used to have at Villarreal, at left back at the moment. That's very strange indeed. Nonetheless, here come Liverpool trying to push forward. But Michel intercepts, and here comes Stansfield forward towards Sancho, who's in behind, got to finish. He had the lovely touch. The defence was all over the place, but the keeper managed to get a hand on it as Michel swings the ball into the front post. Fofana doesn't win the header. Laycock clears it, and then Michel, ball into the back post. Livramento, can he put the ball back into the middle, or is it going to be forced out by Laycock? He is indeed, and Laycock wins it back. Good defensive work from Laycock. He's someone we've been looking at he's a young English striker. I was wondering if you could maybe buy him to replace Rashford if we need a striker at some point next year if we're still here at Man United. But I don't think Liverpool want to sell him to us. As Michel has the ball on the right-hand side into Sancho, and it's his 3rd chance of the game. He's tucked it in this time, but he might have been offside. VAR has a look, but they've awarded it. 3rd time lucky for Sancho. His 3rd chance. And he's got the goal here. Lovely play from Michel on this right-hand side. And it's a beautiful ball across. Sancho in behind the defender. And we lead 1-0 up against 10-man Liverpool. And this should be easy now. A free kick for us here on the edge of the box. Can Sancho turn in his 2nd of the day? Oh, it's off the frame. Hit go and cleared away. What a chance that was. We've dominated. Look, 30 shots nearly up against Liverpool's 2. Absolutely dominated this game. And the time will tick down. Hopefully to a victory for us. Liverpool not really offering anything going forward. Let's see if we can go and get ourselves another goal though, as the ball switched from Sancho towards Nusa, who's come on the right hand side, back toward Bellingham. Sancho tucks in though. He's got his 2nd of the day. We lead 2-0, and thankfully that's going to be a win. Through to the quarter-final of the FA Cup. Lovely. Sancho plays the ball over to the right-hand side. Nusa normally plays on the left for us, playing on the right today after he came off the bench. Bellingham went to tuck it in. Ricardo with a good challenge, but the ball fell to Sancho. And we lead 2-0, as I say. Hopefully Liverpool don't somehow have a comeback here as Guindo wins the header. Sancho with it forward toward Rashford now. As Rashford comes to the left-hand side. Back to Ndidi. Bellingham unmarked in the midfield there. And it's cleared away. And what are Liverpool going to do now? Are they going to break forward? Darwin Núñez on this right-hand side. Back to Martelli and Ricardo. And Darwin Núñez. No, intercepted by Guindo. And Sancho switches the play toward Nusa. Nusa tries to chip the keeper. It's off the frame of the goal. And over for a goal kick. And we're going to make a little change here. And we're going to change the system a little bit because we can have Fofana, Mustafa and Guindo at the back. We'll take off Livramento and bring on a midfielder for further forward. Free kick from Sancho here. He curls it. It's just over the top of the bar. Great chances. We've had nearly 40 shots in this game. And we're still somehow only winning 2-0. Ball launched long, but we've won it back. Guindo heads it forward. Martelli collects it for Liverpool. The ball launched long. Fofana misses the ball and Laycock's in behind here. What's he going to do? He hits it well over the bar. Poor effort from him. 3 minutes of added time to be played, but hopefully we don't have to worry too much about that. Maybe we're going to get ourselves another goal though. Fofana back to Livramento here. Bellingham forward to Nusa on this right hand side. Switches the play to Rashford. Can he finish? No, he can't. Poor effort from Rashford there, but we should get ourselves a victory. Indeed we do. 2-0 up against a 10-man Liverpool. Should really have been more, but we'll take it. We progress to the next round of the FA Cup. And we'll see for the draw for that one. I assume in the not too distant future you can see Man City also through after a win against Swansea, Huddersfield, Barnsley, Leeds, Brighton. Tell you what, there's some not particularly tough games to be played there. If you have a look at the overview of the other games we played yet, Chelsea will play Leicester, Southampton will play Tottenham. So it could be a couple of tough teams there. But basically, 4 big teams, the 2 Manchester clubs, Chelsea, Tottenham you'd imagine, and then the other ones, fairly easy games. The draw for the quarter-final is tomorrow, so we'll see for that one very shortly. So here we go. 10 teams go into the hat because 2 of the games haven't played yet, but we'll draw all the teams. Who have we drawn? Away to Brighton. Well, that's a fairly kind draw. City play Leeds, Tottenham or Southampton will play Barnsley, and Leicester or Chelsea will play Huddersfield. Probably we could have got a nice championship tie, but we've got the easiest of the Premier League ties, so we will take that one. If we continue on, we'll see where that appears. They've moved the Manchester City game. That might affect a future episode we were talking about. Indeed, it will. We're playing the FA Cup quarter-final in the next episode instead of the game against Manchester City. That's fine. That's fine by me. It means we'll play Barcelona and Brighton. Maybe a bit less fancy than playing Barcelona and Man City. But Barcelona and Brighton will be the next one. And then that Man City game's been moved. So we'll probably be playing a game around that Man City game. The episode after that. And maybe it's going to be a Champions League game actually around that time. Who knows? The Man City game's going to get pushed further and further back, I think, if we both progress. Or certainly if we progress in Europe. I'm not sure if Man City are still in Europe. But it's going to get pushed further and further back. Anyway. Game 1 of the episode done. We know the next episode is going to be Barcelona and Brighton. We still have Wolves to play in this one. Let's get into it. You can see they're down in 18th. They're almost certainly relegated. They're 9 points behind 17th place Sheffield United. So let's get into it. We'll probably have a bit of a rotated team up here after we played on the Wednesday night. And we'll hopefully get a good victory. If we look at the last time we played against Wolves, which is going to be all the way up here, we did win 2-0. And that was with a fairly rotated side as well. 2 goals from Rashford in that one. So let's see how we get on. Let's see if we can get the win against them. A big victory would be very nice indeed. So Man City have just beaten Liverpool in the league, which means they go 4 points behind us, but we have a game in hand on them, which is the game against Wolves today. So we could go 7 points clear. Man City dropped a few points in the games since the last episode as well. So I know they were very, very close for a while, but they've had a couple of draws, so they've dropped to 7 points behind, as I say, if we get this victory against Wolves today. So let's get into it and let's show you the team for it. Right, so here we are. Here's the team for the game against Wolves. We're fairly rotated. I'm going to make one last change just as we get into it here. Galini in goal, Fofana and Mbete at the back, Lamptey and Escudero. The fullbacks, Ndidi, Ravella and Nico the midfield, Niang on the right, Nusa on the left, Willer up front. Let's get into it. Let's get a victory. Let's score a whole lot of goals against third bottom in the league. Corner kick early on, Nusa plays it in, it's headed away by Wolves there, but Nusa collects it back to Mbete and back to Fofana. Ndidi now, Lamptey with it on that right hand side, ball came over from Ravella, but it was a pretty poor pass, and Escudero gets on the end of it though. Willer on the edge of the box, back out to Escudero, and Nico back to Nusa, nice football, ball in toward Niang, it's headed away by Anderson. And it's a period of prolonged pressure as Nusa heads at Niang off the frame with a goal. Wow, what a chance that was. Several chances. And we end up not scoring as Escudero comes down the left-hand side. Ball into the middle. Willert heads it. Good save by the keeper. And we've got the ball on the left-hand side here. Nusa back to Escudero. The ball's been intercepted and Wolves can break away here. And they're in a bit of a 4-on-3 situation they had there. But Fabio Silva's forced out to the left-hand side. He comes up back in field. Poor pass, and Ravella has it, and he launches it long, and now we're on a kind of 4-on-4, Niang with it on the right-hand side. Can he play it in? He finds Ndidi. Forward to Nico, hits it, good save by the keeper. Nusa collects it, back into the middle. Willert, oh, it's cleared away. What chances there's been early in this game. Lamptey with it on the right-hand side now. Gets down the line, ball back to Ravella, into the box, Niang with it, back to Ndidi. Will he hit it? Oh, that's well over the bar. Well, this has not been quite the goals fest I was looking for. We've dominated the game, lots and lots of shots, lots and lots of the ball, but still 0-0. Corner kick, ball in, Fofana tucks in. Just as I was saying it was 0-0, Fofana gets his head on a corner, and a defender being the man to get the goal you need. Why not? You don't have to just be a defender, indeed he is not. He gets away from his man, heads it into the far post. There's no defender on the post. We're going to half time 1-0 up, and hopefully that has opened the floodgates and we'll get another 3 or 4. Throw in for Wolves on the left-hand side here. And Salah plays it forward towards Silva, who's trying to get past Fofana here, but Fofana forces him out wide. Silva comes infield now. Is he going to hit that himself? He is. Wow, miles over the bar. No chance. Matvienko throws that one in, and Salah has it. And back out to Matvienko. And back into Ruiz. And Wolves are building up a chance here, and they're in behind, and it's a goal, and that's not going to be given as offside. And that's his first goal for Wolves. Wow, what a time for him to score it. Gattuso, the manager of Wolves, it said down there, saying that no pressure on his players. Well, that felt... Oh, Lamptey was playing him on side there, and there's only 20 minutes to go. We're going to change the attacking mentality. We're going to make a few changes. Some tired lies out there. Indeed, he can come off. We'll bring on Bellingham and push Ravella further back. We'll look further forward and bring off Niang, bring on Michel and take off Willert and bring on Rashford. Let's see how we get on. As something's went on in the background there, and there's a possibility that we've given away a penalty, and it has been awarded, and I'm going to have to rewind a bit to see what on earth just happened. As Lamptey fouled Salah there, they had a free kick, which I'm assuming they took fairly quickly. They did indeed. Matvienko with it. He's going to play it in behind. No, Ruiz gets it. Forward toward Kubelik there, and Fofana challenges on Silva, and that's been given as a penalty kick. And somehow he's not been sent off. He's only got a yellow. And we could go 2-1 down here as De Paula steps up to take it. And he has. And he scored. And we're losing 2-1 to third bottom of the league here. What on earth is happening? What on earth is going on? I know it was a rotated side, but it's good enough to beat Wolves. And we've dominated the game. And somehow we are losing this game. I don't know how. We've had 25 shots. And we've only scored 1 goal. Ruiz swings in the ball for Wolves here. It's headed away by Fofana. Can we go and close it down? Can we go and win it and break away and try and get ourselves an equaliser here? Ball back in field for Wolves. And we're putting some pressure on the defenders now. It's all the way back to the goalkeeper who launches it long, but we've won it back. Michel with it now. Forward for Rashford. Intercepted, but gets it back. And now it's launched forward by Wolves. And Escudero has it. Nico goes down the left-hand side. Forward toward Nusa. Can he cross it over? He does. Michel tucks that one in. Back on level terms. We've got about 10 minutes to try and go and get ourselves a winner here. Let's see if we can do it. Nice football from us there. Nico on the left. Drives forward, plays the ball forward for Nusa, who starts about 3 yards behind his man, eventually gets to the ball into Michel, who gets away from his man. Now we have a chance to go and get a winner here. 5 minutes left to go. Nusa with a long ball, and it's collected by the Wolverhampton Wanderers goalkeeper. And he, I'm assuming, will launch this one long. He's done it so far throughout the game. He does indeed. Salah flicks it on, but Mbeta collects. And Lamptey, who's not played well today, drives forward, switches the play toward Nusa. Poor pass, but it's come back to Mbeta here. He drives forward, plays it toward Rashford, collected by the goalkeeper. And the time is ticking down. There's just 4 minutes on the clock. Odero, will he launch it long again here? Rashford's just blocking the short one. And Fabio Silva's in behind the defence here. Fabio Silva tries to round the keeper. Good save by Galini. And Lamptey launches it into Rosed. Wow, are we somehow going to drop points against a team who are already almost certainly relegated? It looks like that's going to be the case. Indeed it is. That game we should not have dropped points on. Look at the statistics. We should have won that game. They only had 3 shots on target. They scored 2 of them. One of them was being a penalty. Wow, poor from us there. We should have won that. They seem motivated by it. Good, because if you play like that against Barcelona in the second leg, against Brighton in the Cup, against Man City in the next game we play against them in the league, then you are not going to win any competitions this year. We stay 5 points clear as we get a point in that one. 5 points ahead of Man City with 9 games to go. I tell you, that Manchester derby is going to be the biggest game of this season, I think, if it stays like this. Though, saying that, Tottenham and Newcastle pretty close as well. If they win their games in hand, then they are 5 and 6 points behind, respectively. It's still ours to lose. Hopefully we don't to lose it. So, there we go. We've had a win against Liverpool today in the FA Cup and then a disappointing draw against Wolves. In the next episode, we'll play against Barcelona, the second leg of that Champions League first knockout round. We lead 2-1 after we went to the Camp Nou. Can we seal up the tie in front of the home fans at Old Trafford? Fingers crossed we can. And then we'll follow that one with a game up against Brighton in the quarter-final of the FA Cup. That's going to be a very exciting episode, the next one for our cup competition. So if you're looking forward to that, please leave a like on the video. If you have enjoyed this one, please subscribe to the channel. That'd be brilliant so you don't miss a thing. And until the next one, we've got Champions League and FA Cup football. We'll see you then.